Hi all, my name is Amandeep Singh and this is my 13th tutorial on iOS development. My today's topic is UI Navigation Controller. Let's get started. UI Navigation Controller is a class provided by UIKit framework and used in Model View Controller design pattern to manage stack-based navigation. A stack is a collection of elements with two main operations, push and pop. Push is basically when we are adding a new element in a queue, or pop is when we are removing the top element. So last element added is the first one to be removed. Hence the last in first out order, LIFO. We call it LIFO order. Okay, let's get started. So we have a controller. Let's add a new controller, UIViewController. So we have added a new controller. Also, let's add a controller over here. So I am just adding a new file, Kokaya touch class, and I'm naming it firstViewController. Okay, so now move back over here. So we have two views now, two view controller basically. The first one is view controller and second one, let's update it to, this is the newly added one. Let's move on to the second place and it is called first view controller. We also need to add the storyboard ID for this one. So I'm adding also the first view controller with F is small. Let's add a button which we will use to move on to the next controller. I'm just adding the constraint, that is top and center horizontally, updating its name to submit and adding an outlet in view controller submit. So button submit action. So what we are going to do, so we have this is the storyboard, the main storyboard. So what we will do is let storyboard is equals to UIStoryboard. This one name is main, bundle is nil for now. Let obj first view controller and storyboard instantiate view controller with the identifier. So our identifier was first view controller with the small f. So let's try with this. F is small, self dot navigation controller. So we are using navigation controller, which is UI navigation controller. So self dot navigation controller push. So we are moving on to next view, which is object first view controller, animation is true. Okay, now let's build it. Okay, this is done. Let's try and run it and let's see the result. Obviously it would not work. So when we are pushing to next view, it is not working. So where is the problem? So problem is we need to embed this into the So go to editor, embed in navigation controller. Now we have a navigation controller which will be used to navigate between. See, it is working. So this is push and this is pop, push and pop. So we will learn more about adding. So this is the button default from the navigation controller back. So we'll work on adding it custom in the coming tutorials. Thanks. Please subscribe and share my YouTube channel for more videos on iOS development and skill learning.